Alright, hello guys, we're back from the long break. So let's continue. So we're just at Decky Scrub right now, so let's go take down the Skull Kid. First we're gonna need to go to where the blue bombers are to get the passcode to get the moon tier. So you want to talk to this red bomber right here. Then Tattle will tell you about him. So oh yeah, I forgot, we need to go get one of the stray fairies in here. So during the night, there's one of the stray fairies is gonna be over in the laundry pool, and one stray fairy during the day is gonna be in the central clock town, which I'm pretty sure they showed in the cutscene and I wasn't paying attention. Or actually, I was wrong. It's actually swapped. The fairy during the days in the laundry pool, and the one during the night is in north of Clocktown. So right here is the stray fairy. Every time you destroy this box, you're gonna get a blue rupee from it. And blue rupees in this game is worth 5, and I think they're worth 5 in every other Legend of Zelda game. So now that we've got that fairy, let's go over back to North Clocktown and go turn it into the Great Fairy of this section. Da 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 da. You've got the magic meter, and you're gonna be using the magic meter throughout the game. It's one of the most helpful, I guess, upgrades in the game. So the only use for magic with the Deku Scrub is holding down B to blow bubbles, and with it you want to blow up that Skull Kid bubble or balloon and talk to the red bomber. He'll tell you about the codes and crap, and he'll call his friends over to play hide and seek with you. So now you're supposed to find him, and one of the red bomber is actually behind here over by this place. So when you come close to him, they'll run away from you. So you want to tag them. And you could probably notice that this is the video is a lot more centered on the 3DS than last video, and the game audio is pretty good, and the sound, the voice audio is okay. So there's another one right here. Just break the box and then you just like run into him and then you caught him. It's probably the easiest bomber to get. And then there is another bomber just waiting up here by the bell for you to get him. I think there's one up here. No, there isn't. Okay. And all the bombers are going to be lined up here in order, so I don't know if that's going to help you with trying to figure out which ones you need to get, but if you ever forget how many you've got left, you could just always go over to there. It's going to turn night very soon, which is bad, because I think at nighttime they reset, like that you would have to talk to him again to go over and restart the tagging him. And as we could see from this cutscene, there's a bomberman over here, or bomber kid. Alright, there's one left. And it's almost nighttime. Crap. Let's see if I could find the last one before night sets in. And I'm probably not going to be able to. Nope. I'm going to go check if that resets them. I don't know, but I'm going to check. It looks like it doesn't. Good. This orange bomber right here, he's not one that you need to tag. Nintendo claimed the first video. That doesn't mean that I have a strike on my channel. So that's good, but I knew they were gonna, but they claimed it within like 30 minutes of the video being uploaded, which is, I don't know. Yep, I knew I heard you. You are right here, and I got you. Do 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 do. So with that, I wasn't paying attention to what the code is. Give me a second, I'm gonna talk to him again. Oh yeah, he doesn't tell you you have to talk to one of the blue bombers. If you ever forget the code like I just did, just go talk to the blue bombers, one of the blue bombers, and then I think all of them will tell you the code if you talk to them. I don't know what this dude's problem is. As a kid, I always thought he was like yelling at the poster. Like, why are you yelling at a poster? Did nothing to you. There's a blue bomber up here. So just talk to him. So the code is 32451. So talk to him. Oops. That's what I get for mashing buttons. So talk to him and input the code. That isn't the code. Guess I'm not good at remembering stuff. Let's go over and talk to him again. And I keep mashing the buttons. No, I do not want to do that. 3241 or 32451. 32451. Okay, that's the code. I don't know if it's the same for every single game, but anyway, let's get going. There we go. So down there is pointless right now, but it's completely optional going down there, but there's 200 rupees down there, so I'll be heading there quite often later on, and right here we come across a familiar enemy, a Skulltula. They have gained some new moves from Ocarina of Time. If you just try to come close to them from behind, they'll just attack you. So the best way to kill them is wait for them to return around and then shoot a bubble at them. So now you want to move on to over to here. You could break the pots if you want. I think there's just like rupees and hearts in them, but I'm just gonna blow up the bubble or the balloon and then get up here. And then when we get to the observatory, I'm gonna break these pots because I'm gonna need rupees later on. So you could talk to the scarecrow to like skip to the next day or till night or the morning or whatever. I'm gonna do it's not really needed, but you can if you want to. But I don't think I'm ever gonna use the scarecrow ever, because you could get a Song of Double Time, which you could, in this version of the game, the 3DS remake, you could skip to any time in the day, like literally any hour, but in all 3 days. So you want to zoom in on the Skull Kid, and he's doing his little dance thingy. And it drops the moon tier. So that's an item we're gonna want to get. And if you look in his display case right here. You can see a moon tier. I don't know how he got it. He probably did the same thing and just watched the moon cry. But anyway, you want to go out here and pick up the moon tier. And then only in the 3DS remake, I keep wanting to call it her Navi, but it's Tettle. She'll tell you about how you can view that and stuff, and then she'll look at the moon and crap. So let's get moving. So the only way back to Clocktown is the way we came. No, he does not respawn, I thought. The Skulltula did respawn. So now that we've got the moon tier, something that we're gonna want to do. So let's go over to South Clocktown, and then go over to this little Deku flower right here. Watch this annoying cutscene. Like every time you even came close to this flower in the N64 version, like that cutscene will trigger all the time. It's so annoying, but only triggers when you step on it in the 3DS remake, and only that cutscene only plays once for the first time you encountered this little Deku scrub. So now he's gonna ask for the moon tier. You're gonna want to give him the moon tier. And then he'll give you the town title deed. That could become a good side quest later on in the game to get several pieces of heart. But we're not that far in the game to do that yet. But you do get a piece of heart right there from doing this. So pick up this piece of heart and join me in the next episode when we're gonna take on or do a few more things in Clocktown, just basically collect a few rupees and then take on Skull Kid. Till next time, this is Nintendo Freak. Goodbye.